Hello, he's here. We's at the show. It's Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pipps. Ooh, let me put that logo on the top there. There it is. It's Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pipps. I'm the Lester Pipps from the title. This isn't some kind of situation where I say one thing and then it is another. Like for example, like it's not like a benefit dinner for an abandoned school where you get there and it turns out that the abandoned school is really a haunted house and it was just ghosts trying to eat you. It's not like that. This is really what I said it is. It's Apocalypse Tips, Lester Pips. I got a great show for y'all tonight. Ooh, way later we're going to be talking to a mystery guest who you may be able to figure out just by listening, but also my two wives are here. We got Claire Thrills, the survivalist, and Tamara, the phone charging kiosk attendant. Well, let's get to those in just a moment. And before we do, it's time for that intro song.
Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pipps is the show that you're currently watching. It's about to start with his amazing guests, and they're gonna tell you how to survive out in the apocalypse. It's Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pipps.
Oh, yeah! Oh, it's nice to see you two here on the show. We've been down here in the bunker together, Tamara, Claire, for so long, but now you're back on the airwaves. Welcome back to the show.
It's been so fun just getting to spend so much time with the two of you.
It's been extra special, hasn't it, love?
It sure has been. I mean, look, we've been down in this bunker outside my ex-wife's house in here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for just so many weeks in a row. Yes, the power went out. We can't get out. Yes, we're stuck down here. And yes, we are, of course, going through a little bit of a marital rough patch, but we're doing better. And I love it. I love you.
Well, we're doing better, and we love you too, Lester.
We do. We really do. We wouldn't put up with this much if we didn't, Lester.
Oh, well, thank you. And I hope that I'm not forcing you to put up with too much. But, of course, I will force you to put up with one quick thing, which is at the top of every show, my publicist requires that I let folks know what day it is. And as you know, we've been celebrating these national days down here as best we can. And today is National Toilet Paper Day, which is so exciting. Tamara, do you want to tell everybody what you've been doing to celebrate National Toilet Paper Day?
Yes, Claire and I have been having a ball with all the toilet paper. We're very lucky, even though we're stuck down here, that it was National Toilet Paper Day, and we have a lot of that because in April 2020, we bought out a whole 8 Costco chain of toilet paper. And we've just been making a big tent. We've been making streamers. It looks like a party in here.
That's right, Tamara. We have been going absolutely ape on the old TP toilet paper. We've even gone with our whole Costco range. We're doing an environmentally friendly one. That's right, you heard it. We're going to save the world. We've been growing toilet paper trees. They come in a few sizes, depending on how much coffee you've had in the morning. Tamara's been helping me to come up with this while we've been locked away. So I think we've finally perfected our recipe. I mean, it's not genetically modified. It's all organic.
Non-GMO.
It's our beautiful toilet paper tree. Lest we grew this extra large one for you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, as you two both know, of course, this is a bidet bunker, but we do have toilet paper down here as well. I of course had I had toilet paper as a guest on the show last week. Toilet paper, of course, was upset that people haven't been buying as much because folks have been using bidets, and I confessed to toilet paper that we are a bit of a bidet bunker, but on National Toilet Paper Day, we wipe.
We do.
Yes, we wipe everything. And really, what I love about toilet paper is watching it dissolve. So much fun. But these toilet paper trees are brilliant. Claire,
brilliant.
I don't think we'll ever need to buy a toilet paper roll again.
we're so onto this, Tamara. We've developed different kinds of trees. They come in different colours, different shapes, and different sizes. And one thing less that I do need to say to those bidet users, we do still wipe because you don't want drips, dripping out your bum. So you still need to wipe. So therefore, toilet paper will never be abolished.
That's
in
a
a
great
perfect
point.
world.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. And I'll say that my bidet etiquette is a little bit like lackadaisical, where I try not to wipe. So I just kind of wait till the air dries. Is this good? Is this too gross for the top of a show?
No,
I just wait for it to air dry.
I mean, it's good for the environment, Lester. That's a good thing. I mean, what else? What's the alternative if we run out of toilet paper? We use cloth that we then have to do a load of butt laundry every week. No, thank you.
No, thank you. I'm so glad we can be on the same page about this kind of stuff, because I love each of us has our own bidet style, and we're making these trees that I think, it's real possible that these trees could be the future. You water your booty, you water your tree, and then you use your tree to wipe your booty.
That is right. That is right. And I have to say, actually, one thing that I very, very much appreciated about having 3 people in this marriage is I like having another feminine perspective in the marriage. So thank you, Tamara, for bringing that, because previously, Les, love you to pieces, love you always,
Love you too, baby.
but it has been hard, has been mildly confronting, having a lot of masculine energy against your feminine energy. So having, I think, 2 to 1 fem to mask is pretty good ratio.
I have been losing a lot of arguments lately.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows happy wives, happy throuple.
Exactly.
And that's words to live by. And obviously we had last time you two were on the show, we were talking to our therapist. We accidentally aired that. I don't know if I told you that. We accidentally aired that. It wasn't private. And she did advise that, since the 2 of you were so excited about it, we should bring Idris Elba into our marriage. Now,
right,
she did say that.
I know the 2 of you have been working very hard at that.
We got a written prescription for Idris Elba, Lester, and we have been on the hunt, haven't we, Claire?
We have, very much. In ink right here, I printed out a version. I just like having hard copies. And we do take our marriage therapy very seriously. So Tamara and I have been on the hunt. I have to say, we've been doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think we've gotten within 2 degrees of Idris Elba. And he knows we're doing this stream tonight with his recording. He knows about it. That's all I know. We sent a link to his manager, and he supposedly has it, but I wouldn't count on it, honey.
Yeah, of course, honey. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Now, of course, I'm sure that everybody who's watching is curious, how you two have been spending your time down in the bunker. Because as everybody knows, I may or may not only exist during the show. So my time outside of show hours, nobody cares about what I'm doing because I might not exist. But you two are down in this bunker all the time. Claire, what have you been doing to stay sane down here, locked underground?
To stay sane? Well, I have been marking off every single individual day as it goes by, as the sun comes up. I make notes. And so, as we said previously, today is International Toilet Paper Day.
That's right.
So when we're not growing our environmentally friendly toilet paper trees and saving the world, which is mostly what we do in the bunker, is save the world, then I do mark off the days and I prepare for those other days. So in between that, that does keep me very busy. But of course, what has been keeping me the busiest is searching for Idris. So I have been on the socials. I go on the social media every day. I find him. I tag him. I like. I comment. I send reactions. And who knows? Maybe it is a fruitless endeavor. but it brings me great joy on a daily basis. My search for Idris and his Elba.
We're getting closer, Claire. I can
We
taste
are.
it. Our sex life is about to go from here to up here.
Oh yeah, and
Nothing
for the
against
listener, the
either of
hand
you.
for the
No,
listener,
I
the
want-
hand got higher.
I
Yeah,
touch
nothing
you.
against either of us, of course. Yeah, no, we have sex.
We have. Yes.
But I mean, I think with a little introduction of, a rather large Idris Elba, I don't think it could go astray.
Yeah, I think maybe to balance things out, like you were saying before, Claire, we have a lot of female energy, which we have loved, especially in a living situation. I have someone who can braid my hair at a moment's notice. That is very rare for a lady. And I just think our lives will be further enriched. It took some getting used to, the three of us. But now that we're used to it, I think we could elevate even higher.
Absolutely.
I think so too. I mean, yeah, whether or not it changes the fact that I do lose a lot of arguments in the bunker, that's immaterial to me. I'm happy to just be with you two. But I have, there have been things that I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe when Idris comes in, he'll say no to. Like, for example, the deal that you two came to where with the bed in our bedroom, you two get it and I don't. That part of it was like, that was one of those arguments where I was like, oh, I don't like losing this one.
Oh, I'm sure that you don't, but I do have to go back to Tamara's previous argument and reasoning for that. Happy wives equal happy lives.
Yeah, no, of course.
Really, that's a win-win, because you're winning because we're winning.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah, and it's just what seemed odd to me about it, and I don't mean to air our dirty laundry on the show right now, but there are other rooms in the bunker where there are beds, and you said no, stay in the room, stay on the floor, be with us, but be on the floor.
But we like
Because
you,
we love you.
Lester.
Mm-hmm.
We like you.
And we want you around. And we're not saying that you and your masculine energy is too much and that we don't want it around. We do.
Right.
We want it around. But it is nice. It's just nice to have another lady. When you need a tampon and she's got one, or if she needs a tampon, there's just some things that you just can't do for us like that, Wes. So I do have to say that is the reason.
No, that's true. I am historically incapable of having tampons. I can't have them. I've tried so many times to keep them on my person and they just keep disappearing.
No.
We ran out about 6 months ago, so we've also been making them out of toilet paper. Another reason to have toilet paper in a bunker.
I'll give you a little demonstration of how we make them, because we do make them from similar trees that we make the toilet paper from. Another eco-friendly reason. So we are actually saving the world with tampons currently. A website is coming soon. We actually haven't got that up and running yet, just because we haven't been really able to get perfect internet, and I've been using it for the socials to find Idris. But it is a priority. Yeah.
And just for the listener, the demonstration was Claire took one of the toilet paper tree leaves and rolled it up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fantastic. I am excited to get savingtheworldwithtampons.com off the ground once we get there.
The problem is shipping, you two. We don't have any stamps or a mail carrier.
Yeah, we're doing other than toilet paper, we're having a tough time with paper products down here. We don't have stamps, we don't have envelopes, we don't have tampons. The only paper that we keep around is really what's happening to my brain? That prescription for Idris Elba.
Speaking
this
of
one
Idris,
that I have right here. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, Claire, if you saw him right now, what would you even say? We've been doing so much hunting. I haven't even really thought about what I would say to him if I met him.
I'm mildly afraid that if I actually did see him in real life, that I'd go a bit crazy and that I'd be a bit of a fangirl.
Oh,
But I'd
no.
really like to think that I'd keep it cool, and maybe I'd say like, "Hey, will you put your interest in my Elba?"
Ooh,
or
I
something like that. I'm not sure if I could be so cool if I actually met him.
I think you could. I have every faith in you in the world, Claire.
Oh, Tamara, it really means a lot coming from my tampon sister.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, sister, not literal, because we are married, and that would be in.
Yeah,
even though
I
that
think
is
wife
legally
is the more
same.
title
Yeah.
title on this one.
Right. Now, Lester, I'm sorry about you losing all those arguments. You're just a terrible debater. And Claire and I were both on debate team in high school.
Exactly. I was the head of the maths debate.
You did so many debates about math. People were like, "What's 2 + 2?" That some would say 4, and you would talk them into it being a window.
Yeah, she could sell a
that's
window
1 +
to
1.
a mathematician.
A lot of math debate, people think about math debate and they think to themselves, well, really math is kind of like proofs and disproofs. But if you want to debate what's true in math, I think you can.
Oh, shit. What?
Well,
did that not make sense?
I think let's just got to be existential.
Yeah, because like, what's an imaginary number?
Oh, I've never seen one.
Yeah.
No, neither. They've always been right there.
Great point. Great point. Me, I compliment myself for.
Lester, what would you say to Idris Elba if he came in right now? How are you feeling about adding Idris Elba?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, I'm supportive in that I want the two of you to be happy people, and if it means bringing in a fourth to the marriage, that's great. And when Allison, our therapist, suggested it, I thought to myself, well, this sounds like probably the kind of situation where like a man gets edged out of his marriage by a bigger, burlier, better man. But at the same time, also. No, because there'd be 4 of us, and 4 is a square number, kind of like 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2
kind of like
equals
window.
a marriage. A window into a marriage.
I think, Les, that this could be a great opportunity for you to explore your horizons and maybe experience something new, because you are only ever really experiencing the females, and maybe you need to experience a male within a marriage.
Yeah, no, that's true. I've been married to a woman, then I was married to 2 women, but at no point have I ever been married to a man.
Yeah. I mean, well, do you think if we did meet him and we were cool and he was into us, how soon do you think that we could, pop the question?
Oh man,
We just go straight in.
Cool. Like if Idris shows up today, I think we kind of have to play it cool.
Yes, absolutely, Claire. We're playing it cool. That's the plan.
Okay. All right. So no, don't ask him straight away. All right. I get it. I'll take you. But what do you like? When do we know? When do we know to ask him?
I mean, how did you know when it was right to ask me, Claire?
Oh, Les, I just knew. I had the warm fuzzies and I just knew. So I suppose it's that.
Warm fuzzies. I like that.
And Tamara, is that the same experience you had when you knew it was right to ask me?
Yeah, well, when I heard that all you had to do to be married was just say you are, I thought, that's easy. And I wanted to test the boundaries. It was all an experiment, but I'm very happy with the outcome of the experiment.
What if we Australian weddinged Idris Elba?
Oh, all we would have to do is just say it's so.
Yeah. We don't even have to pop the question. We just say it's true.
Perfect. We'll back him into a corner.
Oh, let's do it. Oh my God, now I am hoping and praying that he shows up. We have tagged him so many times.
And his manager has a link to this stream.
Wait, you'll never believe this. There's somebody trying to join the stream right now.
Who could it?
No way.
It's
Now,
not.
the stream's not public, so let's
Is
just
it his manager?
we'll just add them and find out. We'll find out. Hello?
Oh, hello, I'm Black Superman. How you doing?
Oh my
I'm
God.
Idris Elba, baby.
It's Idris Elba.
Yes, it's me. It's Idris. Hello, hello, Lister. Hello, Tamara. Hello, Clay. I'm Black Superman.
Idris Elba. I mean, I don't. What do you mean you're Black Super? What?
Oh,
How-
it's live from one of my movies, Holmes is Shore, a Fast and Furious film. Oh, don't you see my movies, Lister? Don't you watch me movies?
Well, I of course have never seen any movie other than the LSU Football Tigers play football, but that's a great line from a movie.
Yes.
I can't believe you're here. Look at you got Tamara and Claire speechless.
Idris, I'm Tamara. I'm a cell phone charging kiosk attendant, and I love long walks on the beach. Well, when I went to beaches.
That sounds so uninteresting. Claire, how about you?
Hi. Oh my God, you already know my name. And obviously you've met my wife and my husband. But I am actually, in fact, a survivalist. You might know me from such shows as this one. If you haven't been here before, I'm so happy that you're here. It's such an honor.
Oh,
You've
the
got
honor is all mine. Oh, I'm a huge fan of Apocalypse Tips with Listy Pipps.
Yeah, you've been watching the show, Idris?
Yes, I watch it every Sunday.
Oh my gosh, on Sundays. Wow.
Yes.
So you watch the recordings later. That's so nice of
No,
you.
I watch it live, but I watch it on Sundays. Oh, I have this special Twitch. It's the Twitch for celebrities. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so celebrity Twitch can time travel?
Yes. I can watch whatever show I want live, whatever day I want. It's Sunday right now for me.
I think he doesn't know what live means. But that's amazing, Idris. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear you're a fan. Now, so then I guess you probably know that we've been trying to bring you into our marriage.
Yes, I know.
I didn't play it cool. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. I'm Idris Elba. I know for being cool. Listen, I've been watching. I know all about your little deal. When my manager told me, I said, "Oh, this sounds amazing. I have to check it out." I love being brought into deals like the deals I was brought into when I became part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Much like that deal, I'm going to get screwed on this one.
I think you'll enjoy this one a lot more, though.
Yes. Have you all seen that iconic interview where I compared recording the movies, the Marvel movies to awful? I think I said some nasty comparison because I had just played Mandela. Yes, I was really sad.
You talked shit about Marvel.
Yes, before it was cool, I did it first because I'm Idris Elba.
Idris, I didn't know about that, but Wizworld Live in the chat has an important question, which is Idris Welsh?
I'm Idris Elba, not Idris Welsh. What a foolish question. I love questions like that.
Well, wow. I mean, so I don't know about this interview, but I do remember you. I've heard that you're now a Suicide Squad man.
Yes. And in fact, the reason I came here is because Tamara, you remind me of my co-star, Margot Robbie. You certainly look like her.
Wait, who are you talking to? I'm guessing Claire.
No, Tamara, you sound like her. It's almost as if you are making some sort of imitation of that performance. But
you think I sound like Harley Quinn?
yes, Harley Quinn,
I
Margot Robbie. I get it confused.
Oh, well, that's very nice. I think Harley is a lovely young lady. She's very beautiful. I'm a big fan of her stunt double for the roller skating portions.
Yes, I love it. I also saw Birds of Prey. That was the last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if it came out last year. At celebrity movie theaters, they also work differently.
Yeah, your sense of time must be very confused by watching
Yes.
things at whatever time that you want them.
Yes,
I
well,
don't think he knows what live means.
time bends for you when you're a celebrity, especially when you're Idris Elba. I watch football on Mondays and soccer on Fridays. I mean, American football, because I don't say soccer. I'm British.
Yeah. Hey, Idris, would you mind if I put you backstage for just a second so I can talk to my
Of
wife? For just a moment?
course, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm Idris Elba. I'm like,
You got. Listen,
Do we
I hate to say this, but I don't think this is the real Idris.
What?
He said soccer,
What?
not football.
Oh no.
It
Maybe
has
he
to
was
be.
just trying to accommodate me and you, Lester.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, if I'm crazy, tell me I'm crazy. I've just been reading a bunch of conspiracy theory websites, and they keep saying that. They keep saying that Wizworld, the premise is not unraveled. They keep saying that in these conspiracy theories, they keep saying that sometimes people pretend to be other people.
What?
Okay, we need to come up with questions. What
Okay.
will uncover the true Idris?
Yeah.
Question
okay.
1, I propose, will you put your Idris in my Elba?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, we
ask
can
that
ask him
one.
that. Okay.
Question 2, I don't have one. You
Okay.
guys come up with question 1.
I have
Question
one.
2. Oh yeah, go ahead, Tamara.
Here's the question. When I watched your episode of Hot Ones, how hot did I think you were out of 10?
Okay. And
Wait, how hot did you think he was?
10 out of 10.
Oh,
okay.
I was going to say 11, but 10's also good. Yeah.
I always knew he was hot, but after I saw him on Hot Ones, I don't know what it was. I fell in love.
Wow. And I'll ask him if he's DCI Luther or if he's DCI no, that won't work because he'll just know. He'll just have read it. I'll ask what the full name of his character on The Office is, like Wizworld Live suggested. Okay, perfect. All right.
Okay.
Idris, come on back.
hello, I'm back. I'm a bit sad now.
Oh,
Idris,
Sorry.
Yes,
A
I'm a bit
Is it
situation.
hard to
sad.
be alone?
I'm a bit sad, much like my character in The Office, whose name was Charles Wilder. I'm sad.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sad.
Well, Charles Wilder, we have a subscription here from our therapist.
Yes.
She said that we require the real Idris Elba
That's
to
me.
save our marriage and to get us back on track. So I would like to ask you a question.
Yes.
Will you put your Idris in my Elba?
Yeah, I love it. That's that question. It's my favorite question in the whole world. Would you put me Idris in your elbow? Me and the lads, we love hearing that question. Listen, I
Wait,
have to be serious with
You
you.
and the lads get that
Yes,
question?
me and the lads. Me and the lads back in my hometown of Idris Elba, my hometown of London, which is where I'm from.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's true. That checks out.
all right, Idris. I have a question for you that I prepared.
Yes.
If the three of us were laying naked in a bed and you
Yes.
walked in,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do
I'm
first?
picturing it. Oh, what would I do first? Well, okay, here's what I would do. I would walk in. Right, that is the first thing I would do. Second
Okay.
thing I would do is I will check the temperature. I don't want to get pneumonia. I'll check the temperature. If it's too cold, I'll turn it up. If it's too hot, I'll turn it down.
Well,
And
now I
then,
have bad news. Our thermostat's actually not in the bedroom.
oh no, that's
Thermostat's
bad.
in the main room.
That's bad. That reminds me of my role in Beasts of No Nation, for which I received the Golden Globe and BAFTA nominations for Best Supporting Actor.
How does the thermostat remind you of that role?
I'm Idris Elba. Anyway, first thing I would do.
Okay.
First important thing I would do. Now, you said you're all naked, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are no clothes. No clothes at all.
No, they're all in the hamper, and Lester's is probably sitting next to the hamper. And
Very
I
well.
like
Then
Yeah,
I will
the
take
jacket
off.
doesn't fit in the hamper, so.
Oh, really? I have that problem too. None of my jackets
jackets
fit me
are big.
hamper.
Jackets are big.
Or
Yes, they
In
are
the
big,
hockey
especially when I used a lot of jackets when I played DCI John Luther. By the way, did you know that the original name for that series was Leather? I was going to play a leather daddy, but they changed it to
Oh,
Luther.
yeah. It was going to be DCI John Leather, and you were going to
Yes.
just strictly investigate crimes in the leather daddy community.
Yes, DCI stood for just to check, can I swear this program?
Yes.
Could I use nasty words?
can
DCI
say
would
whatever
stand
you
for Dick, Cock, Insect.
Dick Cock Insect.
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you were going to play an insect on the show.
Exactly. On each a leather daddy insect who would investigate crimes with CBT, cock and ball torture. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I've
Very
digressed too
different
much.
show than what they ended up making.
Yes, I hate them for that. Anyway, what was the question?
I am suspicious.
Why are you suspicious of me?
I thought you were real, but thou dost pretend too much.
Listen. Do you like this voice? You like this voice, don't you? You like the Idris Elba voice? It sounds exactly like the voice on the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Exactly. Now let me describe what I would do. I would essentially remove me shirt. Whoosh. It would make that sound. Whoosh. It'd go over my head. Yes. I'm shirtless. Then I would essentially remove me belt. Make the noise. Then I would essentially remove me pants. Exactly. I'm standing in just underpants and socks. And I wear matching socks. Listen, then, here's what I would do. I would find the nearest chair, and I would sit, and I would order all of you to start screwing each other.
Oh.
Okay, so
watch.
you like to watch.
Yes, I like to be cocked.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Wait, this is perfect.
exactly. That is my sin, my sinful desire. Idris Elba, I like to be Idris cocked.
Wait,
Wow.
why is
No,
this
this is
perfect,
perfect.
Lester?
Because
Yeah,
you can bring in a
let's
fourth without me becoming the cuck.
Yes,
This is perfect.
Might I suggest me co-star in the show The Wire? You should bring in Dominic Twist.
Oh, well, no, we would be bringing you in.
No,
Oh, you
I
mean
don't.
bringing another as well? Bringing Dominic West as well?
No, please understand. What I'm trying to tell you is that I don't like to watch. I don't like to perform. I like to watch. Yar.
Okay.
I have to say that is mildly disappointing, Idris.
What?
Yeah.
What? I have to make a sad face. Hold on. Why is it mentally disappointing? Why is it?
We wanted to climb you like a tree, Idris. And
Oh,
now you're saying you're just gonna sit in a stool while
Yes.
we had sex. Lester, I thought you wanted to be a cuck. Were you just saying that because we wanted that?
Yeah. You know, I wanted you two to be happy. And if climbing Idris Elba like a tree would get you to the top of the tree where you could be happy and breathe all that fresh air up above the canopy, well, then I wanted that for you. But for me,
Yes,
all I want is to lay with you two.
oh.
that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Indeed it is. And regarding your dreams of climbing me like a tree, to ye, I suggest, instead of Idris Elba, consider me Idris Elsa and let it go. Let it go.
Now that's very good.
Oh, wow.
You're very good.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Let it go.
Let it go. It's a joke. My name is Idris Elba.
I'm a little bit sad, Idris. I thought that it might go the tree climbing direction.
we
But
were
I think-
so close.
I think you're right. I think the therapist was right, and I think bringing Idris in has fixed our marriage
It
because
has.
that was so beautiful, Lester.
It was so beautiful. Even I'm crying.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's a hanky.
Gosh,
Look, this also doubles as a hanky.
Yes,
Chris.
please give me that hanky. Give me that hanky. Thank you.
And now back to some hanky panky, please.
I'm eating the hanky.
Sorry, I thought it would be nice to
Oh my god, this is so spicy. Oh, it's too spicy, man. Oh, the hanky was too spicy.
Idris, that was the most sexiest thing I've ever seen you do.
Yeah.
You're a very sexy man. I am mourning the loss of touching you and climbing you like a tree.
Well, I hope that I hope that having Idris watch could be exciting for you two as well.
It's just, Lester, he would be so close.
Yes.
He would be 5 feet away at least. Oh, it will be so hard. But maybe it will help us be more turned on, Claire. Maybe just having him there. Maybe you're right. This is the best thing that's ever happened to our marriage.
It will be, and of course I have me specifications. Of course, my desires that must be fulfilled while you all perform for me.
Oh, so
I
you mean
will.
like
What would
yes.
those desires be, Idris?
Yeah, it's very simple rules. The first, you must moan my name. You will say
Can
Idris.
do. We already do that.
We do.
Idris.
yeah, that's
Well,
Oh,
normal.
we do. Yeah.
That's good. That's great. And while you're all having sex, you must all watch me performance in the Dark Tower.
Oh no, we have to watch the Dark Tower?
Yes,
Now,
Oh,
what is
God.
that?
the Dark
I
Tower.
haven't seen
That was the Stephen King adaptation I starred in with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, they took
never
a
seen
7-book series and
You can
tried to
watch
make
that.
one movie out of it.
Hold on a second, Lester. How do you know that?
I know about books.
Oh, okay. I thought I got you, but you got away.
Can't be gone. Can't be gone.
You
Although
got
my
away.
accent seems to have
You got
been
away
gone.
from Idris. Listen, if you wanted to talk about real letdowns, the Dark Tower will prepare you for anything. Did you know they wanted to make a TV show out of that?
Honestly, a TV show out of it could have been great because it is like a long saga. So, but we don't need to get bogged down in this incredible fantasy.
No, we must. The Dark Tower. I just want to bring one last thing up. Did you know that we announced the trailer for the Dark Tower by having Matthew McConaughey tweet at me with the words, "You want a tower?" And I replied, "To find a tower is my purpose. I'm sworn." That was the thing that happened. We put it on Twitter.
Wow, what a unique way to launch a movie.
I know. It's a wonder that movie flopped.
Yeah, is that the? I mean, so is that why you make people watch that movie when you watch them
Yes.
have sex?
Yes, I want to set them up for disappointment. Hold on, I saw the message. I saw that message. Wizword live. What a mess the whole thing was. Tell you what, Wizword, I'll whiz on your world. And I'll do it live too.
Oh wow, Tamara,
Well,
that seems
you could do that in the room for us.
Oh, I only do it to wizards.
Oh.
Sorry, it's a very specific thing. I don't have to get into it. I was turned into a frog when I was a child. Anyway, listen.
We can
What?
dress up as wizards. I can definitely do that for you.
I didn't want to bring that up, but I had to. Listen, here's the important thing. While you all perform for me, we will watch the movie The Dark Tower, and at the end, when you have all climaxed, you must time your climax to the climax of the movie.
Wow, that's
I
hard.
Okay, one
can do
question.
that.
What if we think that the climax happens at a different point of the movie?
Yeah, what
That's not funny.
part of the movie is the climax to you, Idris?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's somewhere after the third act.
Right, but I mean, like, describe what's happening on screen when you want us to,
Yes. It's the moment when I am replenishing me weapon supply at the gun store, and I'm attacked by Walter.
Yeah.
See,
No,
the thing is, they could have just made that up, and none of you would have known if I was bullshitting or not, because none of you watched the movie.
That's true. That's true.
I thought we had seen them all, but I guess we missed one.
Yes. Listen, and then I have one final request. One very important request. Look into me eyes. Look into me sweet, sweet chocolate eyes. Yes, closer to the camera. Yes. When you have climaxed, you must moan out my name and you must say, Idris, you have the tower.
Idris, you have the tower.
Yes, like the louder.
Idris, you have the tower.
You have the tower.
Yes, and then I shall climax.
I like the sound
Or
of this.
just in general.
Sorry, Tamara, you said you liked it, and Claire said what?
Oh, he said then he will climax, and I
Yes.
said on us or
Oh, good question.
Good question.
Of course.
what?
Of
Yes?
course. It'll be all over you. All over you.
I think I can accept this level of participation.
Yes.
Me
and then I shall draw myself off and go back to Valhalla like me character in the 4 movies. Engdahl.
Oh, do you live in Valhalla?
Yes. All celebrities live in Valhalla.
What?
That explains
Yes.
so much.
Don't you know that? We all live
Is that
there.
the name of your mansion?
Yes, and it is
What
also
is
the
the
name of our
address?
street in our neighborhood.
Could you please give me the address of that?
Of course. Here's the address. Here we go. I'm just going to take a bite of this chicken before I give it the. Oh my! That is so hot. I'm sorry. I can't give you the address right now.
Idris, you have never looked so beautiful as when you're choking on a chicken wing.
Yes.
Oh, you have the tower.
Oh yes, I have the tower. I'm Idris Elba. I'm Black Superman.
Wow. Well,
Yes,
Black
you
Superman.
are.
I mean, if we can agree to your sexual fantasies, I mean, it would be a big sacrifice for me because of course I've never seen a whole movie, but I would watch the Dark Tower for this for my wife.
You would.
Yeah, because they want to get you come on them, so I'd do it for them. But you know what happens next? Do you want to move into the bunker?
What happens next?
Yeah, would you move into the bunker?
My friend, Lister Pipps. Sorry, I had to pump there for a second. Really not the best idea to eat whole chicken in the middle of a interview. Anyway.
Yeah. It's always been my confusion with that show, Hot Ones.
Right,
because-
it's kind of a sweaty concept, right? He asks these really thought-provoking questions, and meanwhile, the guests are like choking on cock, on chicken cock.
well, chicken wings, but yeah.
Yes, whatever. Listen, after all that is done, after all we have all climaxed and we have all put our clothes back on, I would depart. I would leave, for I must heal another Thruple's worries.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wait, do you go from thruple to thruple?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I've
Would
been
you
doing
come
it.
back to us?
Well, you want me to go back to you? I'm afraid I can't do that. Once I have helped a Thruple, I will open my umbrella and fly away into the sky.
But what if you were legally obligated to be in an Australian marriage with us? Has anyone ever Australian married you?
I have never heard of such a thing. Could you explain it to me?
But that's how we got married, all of us three.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How does an Australian marriage work? Can you explain that to me? Just break down the concept in an easy to understand manner.
Yeah, absolutely. So how it works is, Claire, you want to take this? You introduced the topic to me.
Well, this is how it worked for me and Lester. So from my memory, I said, Lester, we are now married, and he really had no say in it. And then we were married.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Idris Elba,
You
on
you
three,
had no.
guys.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, listener.
okay.
You had no say in it.
Yeah, because it's a law in Australia that if you tell someone that you're married, then you are. So on three, we got to trap him while he's here. One, two,
no,
three.
too late.
He's married to us.
I have just climaxed at the thought of Lester being cocked into an Australian marriage. It was too powerful.
You have the tower.
Yes.
You have the key to our tower now also. We have married you to us.
Oh my God. I really made a mess downstairs. In me Liverpool. I'm sorry. Yes, they call me Liverpool.
Well,
I'm a huge fan of the Beatles.
Idris,
all British.
when are you gonna come here to Louisiana?
Listen, unfortunately, I have something to tell you about Australian marriages. I knew all about Australian marriages. I think you don't know. Yes, I knew about them because I am filming a movie with George Miller, who's Australian, and he told me all about it. He told me about Australian marriages.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Australian marriages don't count when you're Idris Elba because since I have climaxed, my time with all of you is now over.
No.
What?
Yes, it
You
is.
haven't climaxed.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. You're all together now. You're all a closer couple, a couple more stronger than you've ever been. Tamara, you're now a suffragette. Claire, you've quit your job at the bank. And Lester, you've learned to rein in your imagination. I'm assuming that was the thing with the children in Mary Poppins. I haven't seen that in a while. Now you are all stronger together. Which means I must go.
Wait, Idris, we'll never see you again?
When the winds blow, and 30 years from now, when Disney decides to make a sequel to this, I shall return, but I will look like Emily Blunt.
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
I kind of love that.
Yes, I
I'm
shall
together
return,
around that.
and I'll look like Emily Blunt. And all the songs will be slightly derivative. Like somebody got an assignment, and they procrastinated until the last day, and they just kind of copied the last person's songs, but stripped the studio numbers off, and they were like, "This is it. This is all the new songs." And you're like, "Really? That's it? That's all? How when I'll be back?"
Wow. Well, Idris, before you
Do we
fly
really
away
have
on
to
your
wait that
umbrella, is
long?
there a... Oh, sorry, Claire, what was that?
Do we really have to wait that long?
Yes, you do. You do. We have to wait until a new Lin-Manuel Miranda is born.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Once Lin-Manuel Miranda 2 is
Miranda.
born, I shall return.
Wow. Well,
Check it
Idris
out.
Elba, before you fly away on your umbrella, is there anything that you want people to look for on the internet?
Yes, I want you all to look for the Dark Tower. Just kidding. Don't watch that. Or do if you're a couple and need me help. Listen, I'm a fan of Japanese animation. It makes me very happy. I want you all to look for the Full Metal Analyst podcast. Full Metal Analysts. It analyzes each and every episode of Full Metal Alchemist. And if you're looking for a swanky man, a swanky chocolate, hold on, my mouth is not. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Turn your mouth, turn your mouth, Idris.
If you're looking for a swanky chocolate hunk of a man to follow on Twitter, follow Michel Lichand. That's MiChelLichand. And of course, don't forget to watch Suicide Squad on HBO Max.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for that, Idris. Wait, don't go away. Oh, he's gone.
Idris,
Wow. Idris,
I thought we had him.
what a magical experience we all just had.
That was magical. That was incredible. I mean, I for one would be happy to have sex with you two in front of Emily Blunt someday in the future.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think I might put that in my planner because I do find her extremely attractive, and I would definitely be down for some old Blunty with Blunty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I know that it sounds like we got all we're going to get from Idris here online, but, you know, we can keep writing to his people. Maybe he'll come down to the bunker someday.
Yeah, when we're having trouble with each other, maybe he'll show up just when we need him most, just like he did tonight.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Lester, you said the most beautifulest thing that I've ever heard you say. And I think it truly healed us, you know. In our little three-way marriage, I don't think you've ever been so open and vulnerable. And I really appreciate that. As hard as it is to say, I love you, Lester.
I love you too, Lester.
Claire.
And I also love you too, Tamara.
I also love you too, Claire.
Tamara, I love you. Claire, I love you. This has been such a beautiful time together. I'm so glad that we were able to do another episode together, not just spend time in the bunker together with me on the floor and you two in the bed. I hope it's not too much to ask, but can I sleep in the bed tonight?
Well, you see, Lester, we just have a really good thing going up here on the bed.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, of course. Yeah.
You could sleep on the end of the bed.
Yeah. Ooh, down at the feet like a little dog. Down at the feet like a little dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
you could do that just for one night.
Wow.
One night.
Thanks so much. God, I love you too so much.
Oh, well.
It's gonna be a fun slumber party.
Pillow fight.
Well, on that note, I mean, we are coming up on the end of the show here, so you know, I'm curious. I'm just typing something real quick into my little system here, and then I'll ask Tamara, is there anything that obviously you've been down in the bunker, but is there anything that you want folks to try to find on the internet?
Oh yeah, I have found this new podcast I love called the Stoner Chicks Podcast. So if you smoke weed and you like comedy, you might like that. Also, my niece is on Instagram at Teel, Teel. She's just on there doing whatever she wants, really. So, yeah, I guess you could check those things out.
Wow. Okay, great. I personally, I really like those things. Claire, same question for you. Anything that you want folks to find on the internet?
Yes, I would really, really appreciate it if you would follow my publicist for my environmental toilet paper escapade. Her name is Ella Francis. On Instagram, it is at Ella_Francis. Go there for all things toilet paper and environmental toilet paper. Can double up as roll-up tampons and tissues.
And that's,
Very
of course,
good.
Francis with an E.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Well, great.
ELLA_FRANCES.
Perfect. And for me, I'll say this, I am at Lester Pipps on all the things. My publicist is at Ezra Partier on Instagram, at Ezra Potter on Twitter and TikTok. And one of the things that my publicist has been publicizing a lot is this show, The Daily Misinformer. Oh, I wrote the wrong thing. It's at Daily Misinformer on TikTok. It's news, topical jokes. It's fun. I want to say thank you to you two for being back on the show. Thank you to Idris Elba for being here. I mean, what an incredible get. We got Idris Elba. Thank you to WizWorld Live for participating in the show in the comments. And, well, gosh, if you're watching on the Pack Theater Twitch right now, stick around for Please Talk to Me with Ali Ramirez. And if you're not, just, go to the Pack Twitch and watch that show on your own, I guess. Let's do that outro.
That was the show, now we did it. You know how to survive an apocalypse, so now we're gonna talk about saying thank you to you. Thank you for watching the show, and thank you to these guests for doing the thing for you tonight or today. And also thank you to the Pack Theater for hosting. Now it's time to say, get out there, survive, and make humanity proud. You can find the show at Lester Pipps on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also find all the video archives on EzraParter.com/Lester Pipps. Please like and subscribe and all those things.